I am a broken vase, always putting the pieces of myself back together. Sometimes the pieces don't fit. Other times, I have to use stronger glue. And every time, there's always a new hole I have to patch up. Broken Vase is about those challenges that are designed to mold us into the perfect sculpture of our own creation. Everyone has a story. Who we are in that story is determined on what we do in the present and how we apply those lessons from the past to build a better future. Broken Vase doesn't mean I am destroyed or defeated. I am just in the perfect position for repair, restore, and reform. I am Broken Vase. I really want to thank you all for tuning in. The first video was hard. It was super hard. I can't tell you how many times I went over in my head, like, what should I say? Should I say this? Should I keep this? Should I take this out? Should I mention it? It was a lot. But one thing I want you all to know is that I want to keep it raw. I want to be honest. I want to be truthful. I want you to see my flaws. I want you to see that I'm not perfect. There's not anything about me that's perfect. There's not anything about me that didn't take work and time and energy to get to where I am right now. And I have so much more of my road and my journey, like so much more work that needs to be done. It's gonna take a lot, but it's not impossible. It's very much about going at your own pace, believing in yourself, never giving up, and just always having a good heart, keeping that good heart, and loving others despite anything you got going on, being there when you can, and allowing others to be there for you. So let's get into some other stuff. Mm-hmm. I was trying to figure out how to talk about this, to talk about love, to talk about relationships, and what that looks like to me and what that means to me. And today, I almost gave up on wanting that, if it makes sense. I've always applauded myself as being this person that, despite how anyone has treated me, despite whatever I have gone through in a relationship with loving someone, that I wasn't going to allow the hardships, the heartbreaks, the pain, the suffering to take away the fact that I actually want a partner. I want someone who supports me through good times and is there through bad times. Someone who wants to communicate in a healthy manner. Someone who wants to see me, wants to have a healthy family and a healthy relationship. I told myself I would never allow a man to take that away from me. And today, I came close today. I am not gonna cry. Like, this is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Oh my gosh. Yesterday, I was so like out of my mind. You know, the type of heartbreak that takes your focus to a whole nother realm. It's almost like you're not even inside your own body. You're just elsewhere. And yesterday, I just felt like I was going in slow motion. I was at work and I wasn't really there. I was laughing and it wasn't real. I was talking and I can't remember the conversations I've had with people. And I talked to a friend of mine and I'm like, why do I feel like an open door? Like, it's almost like I'm that person that people come to and they see a beautiful soul. They see someone that's genuine, someone that loves to help people. I get it all the time. You're such an amazing person. You're so beautiful inside and out. Like, you are focused. You are supportive to other people. You are helpful. You are loving, caring. And they fight so hard in the beginning for me to love them. Every guy fights super hard in the beginning for me to love them, and fast. It's almost like you get that feeling as if you knew the person forever, even though it's only been a couple weeks, and they get comfortable and they're like, damn, I can do this every day. I can be around her every day. She makes me laugh. She makes me happy. She makes me smile. But sometimes life hits. Sometimes you don't have a good day. And not anything within your relationship or getting to know that person. It's just life. Sometimes a Tuesday is gonna fucking suck. Sometimes waking up is gonna take every breath in you just to roll out of bed and handle responsibilities. And that's when people start to push me away. When life gets hard for them, as if me being there through hard times is going to run me off, is going to dimper my attitude as a positive person. I lost everything within a couple of months. My home that I fell in love with, my child, my marriage, my job, the place that I was used to living and got comfortable living in, I lost it all. And I did it with my fucking chin up, my shoulders back, and led with nothing but love. It's not that I'm a woman and I have emotions and I can do that because I'm an emotional creature. It's not that I'm emotional. It's a choice. You can choose to lead with your pain or you can choose to lead with love. It's up to you. You want to live your life being miserable? You're going to be fucking miserable. Life is going to crush you. Or if you want to take what life throws at you and you want to stand up there and ask for more, then you ask for more. And because life is always going to give you more. So you might as well have a fucking positive attitude about it. Because life is always going to throw something at you. However, I'm not going to let anybody's behavior toward me change what I deserve out of life. Nobody's behaviors is going to stop me from being happy, being joyful, living in the moment, laughing, smiling, getting up every fucking morning and thinking, hey, I'm blessed to just be breathing. I'm blessed to have a beautiful son that is happy, that is healthy, that is whole. I'm blessed to have those around me that support me and send me love every single day. I am blessed. I am blessed. Despite my losses, I am still blessed. I'm not gonna allow life to take that away from me. No matter how many days it is tough, it is hard, it is challenging, I'm not gonna push away the people that I know for a fact love me. And I'm not gonna allow life to take my positive outlook away from me. I'm not gonna do that. Because that's when the enemy wins. When the enemy can take and suck up all the positive and all the good things in your soul, and you walk around miserable every single day, they won. Life is too short. My daughter was 5. 5 years old and I thought I had a fucking lifetime with her, and I lost her. So life is too short to sob about shit we can't control. Life is too limited with time to go around and being angry and resentful and holding on to things and people that don't mean us good, that don't benefit us. Life is too short. Life is too short. And I'm guilty. I am very much guilty of holding on to people that don't mean me well. I need to learn how to understand that some people are here for one thing. And when they complete that one thing, let them go. Whether that's helping to restore a motivation in me that has died out, whether it is to boost me up, to give me a lift for a week. When they have done their job in my life, in the book of my life, then they are fucking fired. You are good to go. Like, I release you. I am guilty of holding on until my hands bleed, until I have sucked up every positive thing that I have grown within me. When I have planted a seed and have grown so much life inside of me that I give it to someone else who I see needs it. And it's not about not helping people or not being there for people. It's understanding when it costs sucking the life out of you, let it go. Let it go. I've been through many relationships. And when it comes to relationships, I give it all. Every molecule of my body pours into this person. Everything in me pours and pours and pours. And it's not something I do with effort. It's something that comes natural. Because when I say I love you, when I say I love you, I mean it. I mean it. I want to love. I don't want to hate. I don't want to dislike. I don't want to not be around people. I don't want, I feel like everyone's getting so caught up in being alone. Oh, I need to be alone. I need to do this by myself. We're human. We're not built to just be alone all the time. And then you got people like me who, no matter how many times you try to break me, you don't win. You don't win. I don't care what you do. You can backstab me, you can lie to me, you can cheat on me, you can hit me, you can beat me, you can push me down in the ground, you can try to keep me down. You would never take away what I want out of life. You would never do that. You would never do that. Because the day that I give up and I say, you know what? I'm going to be a savage. Fuck everybody. I'm going to use people. I'm going to hurt people like they hurt me. I'm not going to lead with love. I'm just going to have distance with everybody. You won't ever get to know the real me. And I don't push to get to know you. I don't care to know. As soon as I turn into that person, I am no longer me. I am what society, I am what life and bad people or people, good people that make bad decisions, I am what they have created me to be. When I decide to give up, everybody who's ever hurt me has won. Everybody who's ever hurt me has won. And you know what's crazy is that those who have hurt me, they moved on. They found someone new. And in a time where I was hurt, it would have hurt me to see somebody that I tried so hard for be with someone else, it would have completely killed me to see that. But when you know, when you're over it, when you forgave, when you've learned a lesson, you decide to look at it in the point of view of, I learned a lesson and I'm okay with the lesson that I've learned. That's when seeing them be with other people doesn't hurt you. It actually, within me, I'm happy because you being who you were with me, if I can see now that you're happy, you have a family, then there's hope for someone who's never treated someone, another human, as badly as this person has treated me. That gives me hope. And I would never allow anybody to have ever hurt me to do that. Especially if you're out here and you've moved on and you're happy. I'm not going to hold that in me. I'm not going to be like, oh, they hurt me, so I'm going to be over here and I'm going to be miserable, stuck in my hurt and my pain and my past. I don't have time for that. I got shit to do. I got things to do. I got places to be, people to see, ways to go. I have so much on my journey. I feel it with every wavelength inside my body. I feel the electricity just building up within me. I don't have time to sit and wonder why certain people weren't there when I grew up, why people left, why I don't talk to certain people or they don't talk to me. I don't have time to sit in that shit because then I get nowhere and years have passed by, life has passed by. I deserve to be exactly who I'm supposed to be. In order to get there, I have to leave the past where it belongs, in the past. Last year, this was back in April, I met someone and I remember talking to him and we talked about each other's kids, asked each other how many kids we have. And people who've asked me that, I always say I have 2. And I told him that I have a 3-year-old son, well, a 2-year-old becoming a 3-year-old son, and my daughter would have been 7 that year. And he said to me, so you're an angel parent. And it blew my mind because I never thought of it like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm an angel parent. And they explained to me that they've been through a similar situation. They're also an angel parent. I haven't met someone who experienced that form of hurt. And from that day, it drew me. Like, it was like my energy just went out toward this person. And as I got to know this person, we had things that we were interested in that were similar, and I enjoyed how I was able to talk to this person and how attentive they were in the beginning. And he made his intentions clear that, I'm trying to get to know you. I'm trying to eventually, build something with you. And I remember one day we had a conversation because I was like, we do all the things like a couple. And at that point, like months down the road, I was like, why wouldn't we be like boyfriend and girlfriend or be dating, like officially dating? Why wouldn't that be a thing? And I remember talking to him about it, and I was not upset. I was very anxious and like frustrated, like what is it? Honestly, I started thinking like, what am I missing? Like, we literally do every single thing like a couple. we talk about the future, we talk about things that we haven't shared with other people, and it was just like, it's there, like what is the whole of it, like it's there. And this person validated that, you know, they were committed to me. They were committed to me, but they were not ready to be in a relationship. And that eventually we would get there. So I took that, I was like, okay, cool. Dang it. A lot of people do not know this. But last year in July, around Leah's birthday, I found out that I was pregnant. I was so goddamn scared. I was so scared. And I remember calling him, and I didn't know how to say it, but I was freaking out because I'm like, it's been a year since my daughter passed, and like, what if this is a girl? How could I, you know, would I love her like I love Leah? Like, would I be hesitant because it's a girl? Like, would I be more fearful to lose another daughter one day? Like, everything was flowing through my brain, and I was like, I have to tell him. Like, I'm able to tell him everything. Like, anything about me, I'm able to talk to him about. And when I told him, he was not happy. He was not happy. And he kind of left me out to dry to kind of process and deal with things on my own. I was so fucking stressed out. Man, I was so stressed. I was so stressed. And so, like, in my head, I remember, like, the next day, I showed up to his house unannounced, which should have never done, because it's very disrespectful on my part. No matter what I was feeling, like, it's super disrespectful, and that didn't make anything any better. And then a couple weeks later, like, I go to the doctor, like, they confirmed it. They're like, yeah, you're pregnant. Congratulations. And then a couple weeks later, I went to the hospital because I was, like, cramping really, really bad. And sat there for 6 hours for them to tell me that I was having a miscarriage. And I was so like sad because I took it as like a blessing. Like, this is from God. Like, I lost a child, and he's given me another opportunity to have a kid, and then it got taken away. And it was like in my brain, I was being re-traumatized. And it sucked. And I thought this person was going to be there for me, was going to be like, you know, and they didn't show up for me. But, you know, I stayed in the situation. Like, we got past it, And I saw past it because I wanted this person so bad that I looked past so much stuff because I just wanted this person to love me back. And they didn't. They didn't love me back. And I tried, I tried to be there, I tried to spend time, I tried to project my love, but you can't do that. Like, you can't love someone into loving you. You can't vomit positivity on someone who just does not want that with you. And even if they say like this, I do want that, that is my intention with you, it doesn't mean that that's what it is. So that crushed me. And then a couple days ago, completely had my heart shattered again. I am like the queen of heartbreak. I'm just like the queen of freaking heartbreak. I listened to this one podcast. I believe it was a podcast or an interview. And the guy said, if someone needs work, if they're working on themselves, you can hand them the tools, but you can't be the tool. And I thought that was powerful because I feel like I try to become something that I'm just not designed to do. I can't fix the past for anybody. If I could fix the past, a lot of things would be different right now. And I just learned that, some people are not ready to apply what I'm giving. They're not ready to receive the love that I can give. They're not ready to put in the work that I'm willing to put in the work. They're just not ready for that. And it sucks because the person like me gets left behind all the time. And sometimes I feel like it's just so easy for people. At one point I was this amazing person that brought so much light in your life, and then the next point, it's like I never existed. So love and relationships will always be like a process for me. It always will be something that has been a part of like my broken vase, my broken sculpture. It will always be a part of that, but I don't allow it to define me. I mean, I still have hope that one day, I'm going to have exactly what I've been looking for, and it's going to come easy. It's not going to be work. It's not going to be painful. And I'm thankful for the lessons and the experiences, because now I can see the difference. Now I will be able to see what it's like to truly be loved in a healthy way, and when it's real, I will be able to see that. Don't allow someone's behaviors, negative behaviors, and negative treatment toward you change your heart in a way that you can no longer love people in a healthy way. You can give love, but don't allow people to steal the love you have in your heart. Don't allow people to do that. And don't sacrifice your own happiness for someone who will never do that for you. Dang, this was a hard one. But we got through it. But we got through it. So damn, that's more shit about me. But we're gonna hear more relationship stories. I mean, all my relationships wasn't bad. I mean, I've had some okay ones. But cheers to never allowing someone to steal love from your heart, and to always believe that there is love out there waiting for you, despite how anyone has treated you. Cheers. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching. I swear on one of these videos, I'm not gonna cry. I swear I'm not. Like, I'm not. Like, I put lashes on, and I put eyeliner on, and I did my hair all cute and shit to cry. Like, no. But thank you all for tuning in.